always looks pat sharp. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The bustling city of Portland, Oregon. This is the backdrop for our broadcast setting tonight. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown, looking at some stats for Lillard.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Robertson and Gallinari at the small and power forward position. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul, and it's Adams in at the 5. Rome in the paint. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Hood in at the small forward position. A lot of pace with these two teams, Doris. You were the primary ball handler when you played. What was your style?
Well, I think, the style that players want to play in, Kevin, are the fast-paced, open-floor styles, which really allows you to showcase, number one, if you're a skilled basketball player. Number two, do you have great athleticism? Is speed your best attribute? To me, a free-flowing, fast-paced, sort of read and react system is the absolute ideal style.
Here's Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. McCollum, no good. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. The deep shooting of Damian Lillard was his biggest concern. He's got a hair trigger and all the confidence of the world. And guys, they cannot let him heat up.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Anthony. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Robertson, the pass to Gallinari. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. 4-point game. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. An 11-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Adams, right side. Rebound by Nurkic.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from the wing. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
McCollum kicks to Nurkic. It's McCollum on the wing, defended by Robertson. Nurkic can't hit. Thunder have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The Thunder with another miss. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lillard outside. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Here's Paul, following the score by Damian Lillard. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And the future Hall of Famer loves to dish the rock. Paul has a pass-first mentality. He makes everyone around him better.
Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Lakers. Nurkic finds Anthony. Over Gallinari. Nurkic trying to get open, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Nurkic.
You know, that's one thing Melo has always been able to do. Use his strength to overpower you and get the advantage.
Paul looking around, and Robertson has it in the corner. Adams wide open. That three off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Cullen passes to Anthony, and it goes down 2 points.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Paul against Lillard. Paul outside, and Robertson has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock, and Adams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake. Well, mixed bag last year, guys, right? For the Thunder, had some stretches where they looked really strong and some stretches where they really floundered. And ultimately, they go out in the first round to the Portland Trailblazers.
Now Lillard, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Anthony kicks to Hood. Over Gallinari. No good, shot missing. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. And Doris, the Thunder, a number 6 seed in the West, once again can't get out of the first round.
Yeah, Kevin, that's 3 straight seasons. And you feel like they are this close to taking that next step, but things fall apart at the wrong time. What happens next?
Now here's Anthony. Danilo Gallinari, unable to get his last shot to go. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Thunder. Lillard outside. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. About this time of the year, we hear early talk about end-of-the-season awards. When you're thinking about who you'd vote for MVP or whatever, Doris, when do you start giving consideration to those topics?
You know what's fascinating, Kevin, is where all the major awards are considered, particularly the MVP, it feels like there's a narrative that develops back when the season starts. The key as a voter, I think, is to sort of eliminate the noise, look at the numbers, consider the success of teams, and make your decision from there. You've got to make sure you're really doing your research.
And sometimes, am I right, it comes down to the final couple days of the regular season before a voter like yourself knows for sure.
Kev, I have cast my MVP ballot on the last possible day in each of the last 3 years.
Wow.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for Lillard. Over the last month, getting it done. Averaging around 26 points per, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
He kicks to Nurkic. McCollum right side. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Gallinari with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And good that time.
How about the long strides on his way to the cup? Andre Robertson sees the lane and takes it.
And it's Lillard missing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Over to the wing. Adams against Lillard. It's tipped. Here's Nurkic. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Schroeder, right side. Shoots over Lillard. And it's Schroeder missing. Portland leading by 4. Anthony finds Lillard. Back to Anthony. Over Robertson. Another shot. Cullen passes to Hood. Over Gallinari. Hood gets the bucket.
Well, don't underestimate the in-between game of Rodney Hood. This guy can make shots from just about anywhere.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He is guarded by McCollum. Doubled by McCollum. Schroeder passes to Adams. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Anthony, and it's blocked. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Nurkic.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Lillard surveying the D. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
The Trailblazers. Whiteside's checked in for Anthony. Mario Hezonja comes in for Rodney Hood. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Schroeder dishes to Noel. Now here's Diallo. Over McCollum. The Thunder with another miss. Now Hezonja. McCollum outside. Pass to Simons. Shoots over Schroeder. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. And so here is Oklahoma City. He lobs it up. And it's Noel missing.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now, here's Diallo. Fires from deep. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Schroeder. Simons, the pass to Hezonja. Shoots from the elbow. Thunder with the rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Isn't it interesting, Doris, to see how these NBA players that come into the league looking one way physically and they leave looking another way, they change their bodies over the course of their careers.
Kevin, you talked about this earlier. These players commit to their season over the course of 365 days. Virtually no offseason. Think about the reigning MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who adds 50 pounds of muscle from the time he enters the NBA. Or the other side of the equation, right? A Yusuf Nurkic or a Marc Gasol who drop weight, Kevin, to enhance their quickness and their stamina. These guys are so committed.
They are. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Simons. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
It's Schroeder with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
This is where the speed of Dennis Schroeder comes into play. When he's moving like this, the defender is in a tough spot.
From Schroeder. And Doris, even though Schroeder changed roles when he was traded from Atlanta to the Thunder, he has embraced his new team.
A lot of people wondered, would Schroeder be willing to go to the bench and accept that role? He proved he was more than capable. And no longer having to act as a leader on a team, I think for Schroeder, he just enjoys going out and competing on a team with high aspirations. It's been a good fit.
And now, here's Hazonia. Out to the right wing. Tries again. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Schroeder surveying the floor. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Nobody near Schroeder.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Here's Simons. He's covered by Muscala. Passes it to Whiteside. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. 4 on the clock. Here's Hazonia. Portland with a new 14. And finished off by Nurkic.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's McCollum. And he lays it straight in. And now it's a 9-point Portland lead.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Noel kicks to Nader. Right wing. Here's Schroeder. No good off the front iron.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Simons, the pass to Whiteside, and that one drops. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Schroeder. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. From deep three-point range, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Portland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. there's a great friendship between Melo, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul. And Chris talked about where all that started.
It's been a sort of long relationship, and obviously me, Bron, Melo, D-Wade have all really got really close. And that stems from the time with the Olympics, USA teams, and then just sharing a lot of the same likes and values and having kids and family and different things like that.
And you see that a lot nowadays. Star players developing friendships and GAs spending time with each other off the floor.
Yeah, some people hate it because they want that bad blood you used to see, but no reason you have to hate someone to really compete against them.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, Hezonja at the 4 and Whiteside at the 5. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. Now here's Paul. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Minnesota. Ferguson misses.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Now here's Paul, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Now the pass to Ferguson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ferguson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Ariza, right side. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Now here's Diallo. Not a lot of room. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Of course, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, and now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person, even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA? Or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Good on the second free throw. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 10-1 run right now. Paul with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Diallo kicks to Muscala. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's his first foul. Damian Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard. Paul with the ball. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Just 5 to shoot. That's tipped. They push it up 4 on 3. Three-pointer, Lillard, nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 8 points.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Ball outside. Kicks it to Muscala. Clock at 6. Noel trying to break loose. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket for Muscala.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. So for the Trailblazers, Carmelo Anthony comes in for Collins. Rodney Hood subbed in for Anthony Simmons. And then for Oklahoma City, Adams, he's checked in for Noel. Gallinari comes in for Mike Muscala. And it's Andre Robertson in for Diallo. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 12-4 run. On the wing, Robertson. Lets the 3 fly. And Damian Lillard pulls it down.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
All right, a moment to see the stats for Chris Paul. He's been dominant over the last month. He's averaging 20 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
No free throws good from Lillard.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Paul outside. Pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Anthony, the Thunder making the shot. The shot will not fall. Adams, some nice D. Around last season, a bit of a renaissance for Gallinari.
And the way Gallinari stepped up last season, Kevin, was a big reason the Clippers were as strong as they were. Now, on the other side of 30, he's been playing some of his best basketball here of late.
Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Here is Lillard following the 3 from Chris Paul. Lillard attacking in the corner. It's right side. Ariza finds Anthony. Over Paul. But they get it back. Hood, the pass to Lillard. A second chance effort. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Well, simply put it in the vicinity of Steven Adams, and his great hands makes that dunk look easy.
Lillard against Paul. Goes up on the wing. Lillard misses. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's Gallinari. Misses off the left iron.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Right side dishes to Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Robertson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That's his first foul. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Ferguson.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gallinari against Anthony. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
That's what you call leaving no doubt. Anthony responds emphatically.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the right side. That's a 2 from Paul. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
Thunder shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Paul. Shoots over Lillard. Rebound by Anthony. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Portland. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it, Kevin. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play. Well, a look at that 2018 Clippers draft pick and Gilgeous-Alexander. His incredible size at the point guard spot makes him one of the more intriguing players from that class.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland. Hezonja comes in for Trevor Ariza. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And last season with Gilgeous-Alexander, Greg, you could see what he was capable of with his length.
Well, it's just so difficult to slow up when he's running downhill at a defender. Already a plus defender in his offense coming along. He could be a scary figure at that point guard position.
Oklahoma City trailing. Great D that time from Nurkic. The Trailblazers shooting the ball at 42%. To the middle, Gallinari with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Nader. Hezonja defending. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Lillard, the pass to Hood. From the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And stolen by Hezonja. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
That's good from Hezonja. Zach Collins checked in for the Trailblazers. McCollum comes in for Rodney Hood. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And here now the Thunder after the Trailblazers pick up 2. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 8.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Lillard against Schroeder. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. The shot that time, not on target. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It doesn't go in. He's 3 for 9 now and frustrated.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Nurkic dishes to McCollum. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nader the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Nurkic. Portland trailing here. Lillard, right side. And Azania gets it to go. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here's Schroeder. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Doubled by McCollum. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for McCollum.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
The great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much.
You can see Schroeder's shoot-first mentality if a defender overcommits. Nicely done.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Greg, last season, Dennis Schroeder transitioning to more of a 6-man role with the Thunder.
And for his first go at that role, I thought Schroeder looked really good. He's always been able to score and create, and coming off the bench might be the best spot for him.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. Hits it from 3-point range. Schroeder's got 5 points so far. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Down low, he wants to get it to Nurkic and does. And here we go, Trailblazers with a fast break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Dennis Schroeder. The Trailblazers have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. And the first one drops. And the Thunder making a change here. And so Collins nails both of them. here's Schroeder with 1 on the clock. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thunder lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, it's been a grinded-out game. What have you seen from your team so far?
Well, we're competing. Neither team's really shooting the ball that well, but both teams are playing hard.
Energy always leads to good results. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. It was a rough ride in the first quarter for Oklahoma City. They tried to get their legs under them and establish at least a little momentum, and at their lowest point in the period, they were facing an 11-point deficit. The second quarter was quite exciting as they willed themselves completely out of the hole on a comeback mission and now lead by 1. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times the momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really good. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. They lead by 1. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Paul out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Robertson in at the 3 spot. A nice shot by Gallinari.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Lillard. Pulls up. The Thunder pull it in. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now, here's Robertson, covered by Hood. And the dunk by Robertson.
The athleticism from Andre Robertson. My goodness, power at the cup.
Paul against Lillard. He dishes it to Carmelo. Back to Lillard. Anthony. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 5th rebound in this one. Robertson dishes to Adams, and the layup's good off the glass. Adams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lillard against Paul. Shot to stop the run. They get it again. Out to Hood. Back to Nurkic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Back to Robertson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And the lack of rim protection top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for McCollum. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Ball outside. To the inside. Nurkic with the block. And he recovers it. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
And a moment to see numbers for Adams. 5th in blocks. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt GM.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Here's Paul. Portland making their last shot. Pass to Robertson. Here's Adams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Now, here's Robertson. Defense right on him. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And you look at the way Steven Adams has developed his offense the last few years. It's been a huge boost for this team. He has always been a great defender, but now he is an important cog on this team in terms of scoring.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Whiteside's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Rodney Hood. And Adams, no good on that one. And with Adams in his offense, you forget how young he is.
And big men, sometimes they just take a little longer to find their path in the NBA. And Adams has certainly found his. I remember him being it mostly to screen and rebound when he was a rookie, but look how far his game has come.
Here's Adams following the basket by C.J. McCollum. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Lillard. And Portland again with the bucket.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Here's Ferguson. He has 6. Paul with the buckets.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Portland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Lillard against Paul. Back to Lillard. The 3. That shot misses. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Here's Ferguson, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ferguson's got 8 points.
Reason number 1, CP3 is out there, making strong passes, keeping the offense flowing.
Poke loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. You better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. 5th on the list, Chris Paul.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal. From
the baseline. Again, the miss by Lillard. The Thunder leading by 9. Paul, right side. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Ferguson. Anthony on the double team. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adams. Stolen by McCollum. Lillard outside. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 27 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Adams. 12 points for him. Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Damian Lillard.
And the future Hall of Famer continues to get it done. Paul is a special point guard who just wants to win.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. So for the Trailblazers, Hezonja, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Muscala, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. So he gets them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Diallo's checked in. Ariza, right side. Over to the left wing. Right side finds McCollum. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. McCollum's got 11 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 6. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Thunder have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Collins is checked in. Then for the Thunder, Nerlens Noel comes in for Steven Adams, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Paul. Ball stolen. And it's McCollum off the drive. Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hezonja kicks to McCollum. Back to Hezonja. 6 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Thunder. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference. And, of course, Portland, they're at the bottom of the conference.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, it's been a disastrous start to the season for them. They can't buy a win.
Yeah, they can't really afford to slip any farther down in the standings because, let's face it, they don't have the firepower to dig themselves out of too deep a hole once they're in it.
And here's McCollum after the three-pointer from Dennis Schroeder. The 3, but they recover it. Right side, the pass to McCollum. Hezonja on the wing. over Noel. Rebound by Muscala. The Thunder leading by 5. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Noel throws it down.
Oh, Kev, love the connection Noel has built with his teammates. Smart at knowing when to time that alley-oop.
McCollum, and he comes up with the deuce. The Trailblazers have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. Goods checked in for Zach Collins. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Nader's checked in. Free throw good, McCollum. Now Schroeder, he's got 8. Time called here, the Thunder decide to talk it over.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Trent's checked in.
And here's a look at the stats for Dennis Schroeder. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up, averaging about 18 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And so here's Portland. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Simons. He has 6. Pass to Hazanya. Put on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 17. Rebound by Muscala. The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Nader. With some arc, and it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Hazanya gets it to go. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They've led by as much as 10. Diallo the pass to Muscala. Here's Schroeder. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, this is why spacing is so important. When you can knock down distance shots, as Dennis Schroeder does there, it changes the equation.
Here's Simons. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Whiteside, no good. Now here's Diallo, covered by Hood. And here's Diallo. Noel trying to break loose. Diallo, no good.
He pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Second chance shot, got a piece of it, and stolen by Noel. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Schroeder passes to Nader. Now Noel. And he banks in the layup. And now a 9-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, the D can't stick with him, Kevin. This is Nerlens Noel, a huge force on those close shots to the basket.
To the wing right side. Here's Trent. He's guarded by Diallo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Then on Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Norkic checked in for the Trailblazers. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Schroeder. He's got 11. To the paint. Here's Noel. No good. Great D that time from Nurkic. Lasagna, the pass to Trent. Nurkic with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it's Hood in the corner. Shot clock at 5. From the stripe. Bucket is good. Hood's got his second bucket of the night. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Schroeder outside. Nurkic with the block. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trent can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Outside Hood. Over Muscala. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Hood. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Hazonia out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, Kev, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's Schroeder. The Blazers getting the bucket. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate.
Schroeder finds Muscala. Up and in on the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now, here's Lillard. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Nurkic.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
From deep, Gallinari, and it's Portland with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Lillard with the bucket.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Lillard against Schroeder. Over Lillard. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
If you give Dennis Schroeder space, he is going to get into his mid-range game. Knocks down that one.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. It's a 1-point game. Here's Nurkic. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Gallinari outside. Launches a 3. He can't hit that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Lillard, the pass to Hazanya. Good work there as it goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Shooter kicks to Muscala. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's foul number 2 for him. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Mario Hezonja. Fires the 3. The Thunder with another miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Outside Anthony. From outside the arc. They get it back. Nurkic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Ariza's checked in. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Paul passes to Adams. Gallinari surveying the D. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, Steven Adams increasingly making himself a factor on the offensive end night after night.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Nurkic, the pass to Anthony. Back to Nurkic. Shoots over Adams. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Anthony. 11 points for Nurkic.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. All against Lillard. And they double up Paul. Anthony against Gallinari to the inside. And Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams is a great option in these pick and rolls. We know he's a high percentage finisher, guys.
Lillard against Paul. Anthony on the wing. Five on the clock. Left block shot on the way. And he can't bank that one in. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. The score now all even.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here's the pass to McCollum. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Ball against Lillard. Ariza kicks to Lillard. Paul with the defensive effort. Thunder have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. Wide open. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And they're running up the floor. Gallinari with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. For Portland, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Now a timeout called by Portland. Doris Adams, a terrific player on the floor. But you know what? He's a great teammate as well. They always talk about the great chemistry he brings to the Thunder.
And anyone who's had a conversation with Steven Adams knows he is quite a character. This guy is so easygoing. He's fun. I think he brings a great vibe to the locker room.
Rodney Hood's checked in for the Trailblazers. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He said, look, you guys are playing physical and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 4. Now here's Lillard. There's the dish to Anthony. And the drought. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter. Oklahoma City has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Now Paul. Here's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
I'll tell you, Adams becoming more and more of a target on the offensive end. Superb at sinking shots close to the rim because of his size.
Now here's Lillard. Dishes it to Carmelo. No good on the 3. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Paul outside. The feed now to Adams. Back to Paul. Pulls up on the wing. And Adams with the slam.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Lillard against Paul. And Lillard kicks to Hood. Pass to McCollum. The shot from 20 feet away. The Thunder pull it in. Gallinari's got 8 rebounds in this game. Paul against Lillard. Here's Gallinari. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Now here's Anthony. Feeds it to Nurkic. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Paul is doubled. Pass to Robertson. Knocked loose. Taken away by Anthony. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Passes it to Paul. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And here's Gallinari outside. Oklahoma City gets it back. Adams. That shot, no good. Trailblazers trail by 8. To the middle. McCollum outside. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. For our Jordan player of the game, Steven Adams.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. Here's McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's Paul with the ball for the Thunder. Robertson the pass to Adams. Anthony on the double team. Now Gilgeous-Alexander covered by Anthony. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 8. Anthony down low. Gilgeous-Alexander covers. Anthony with the bucket.
I really admire the presence of mind from Rodney Hood. He's terrific at realizing when one of his teammates is wide open.
Down low, here's Robertson, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
That's a 2 from Lillard. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Lillard's got 33. The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. Good, finds Anthony. Free throw line jump shot. It's hauled in by Adams.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And the pass to Gallinari. Launches it. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
It's stolen by Adams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Lillard. A 3 from McCollum. It's hauled in by Adams.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Gallinari. Doubled by McCollum. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Lots of room. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Hood comes in with the double team. It's stolen by Anthony.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And here's Gallinari. After Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Anthony on the double team. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Nurkic checked in for Trevor Ariza. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Here's Paul. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. The second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make it a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And Portland has possession. 3-pointer, Lillard. Misses the 3. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if he can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. thanking you for tuning in.